Snowing out. This is the Sunday after New Year's. Maybe the 2nd. It's been 70 degrees at night, or 70 degrees in the day, and 50, 60 degrees at night, like all of December. And now it's like winter just came back right now. Crazy. Looks like I'll be going back to work soon, next week maybe, or the following weeks. It's kind of like wrap-up video for this little stint out here, unemployment stint. I put in these blinds. It's kind of a nice little feature, so I can keep people from seeing in when I'm away. Stashed everything. So, you know, like the spare generator, you know, that's the generator I use, but then I got a spare in case that one breaks. I can just start up, you know, without any loss of power, you know, if I need it. Generator and chop saw, compressor, nail gun, chainsaw, like a Alaskan sawmill, chainsaw sawmill, chipper, you know, so some big tools that got stashed. The one thing is just too big to stash. Stashed all of the preps. Fishing, trapping, guns, miscellaneous, all the food, the canning equipment. I picked up, you know, so I have 2 pressure canners now, you know, and then 2 water rafts. That's the pot that oh, thought maybe I got the coffee going. Thought maybe it had boiled over. I heard something that sounded like water hissing, and then it was just that box. So, cardboard. I'm leaving this out. It's a little propane grill. Because I may end up using it, you know. This takes a while, doing coffee on a thing, you know, rather than doing it on a fire. I got a spare one of those, a nicer one, a spare dehumidifier stashed away as well. But so basically, got everything stashed. So in case if someone breaks in, they don't see the goodies, you know. They'll see some vinegar. Those jars I had open. These ones I didn't have room to stash, and they're not even full yet. I still have more room in them, those tubs. So I'll have to find a new stash spot when I do start filling these back up. But, you know, if they get stolen, it's not a major loss, you know. That's just mostly juice and some shampoo, mouthwash. But that's it for this one though, and it looks like it'll be back in society for a while. Oh yeah, and I hooked up hot water. That was the main thing I did. This right here is so I can shoot air into the line to clear the water out if I ever move it. If society holds out long enough, I will be moving it, and I'll use this for, this is type M copper. It was too hard to bend around the pipe, but I suppose, yeah, I'll use this for, so this is, I got red, you know, hot water starting out there. It starts outside, even though right now this is the first source of actual heating on it, but eventually I'll be doing a solar water, if society holds out, I'll do a solar water heater over there, and I'll just put this in that, and this will be kind of like just in a little greenhouse, you know, solar oven, you know, putting the copper water in the copper pipe in the you know, little solar oven to heat up the water, and then it'll come in, you know, it actually turn hot outside, you know, in that solar oven on sunny days, and come to here, you know, come out here. And this right here is just where we're blowing air in, but there will be another tee off eventually for propane. You know, right now this is going at an angle, maybe go up and over. I don't know, this would be a cabinet up here. So I'll be putting that propane water heater, you know, up there, and just however shape it is, you know, moving this around. There'll be another tee off for that propane water heater. And this will probably have to move because the propane water heater, I don't know if it's what size exhaust it has, but it does have an exhaust, so that exhaust is gonna kind of go over and into, you know, the chimney. I had a shop vac on the sink, sucking the air out of this, you know, sink, you know, creating a vacuum. Took an hour and a half with the shop vac on it to get rid of that airlock. You know, like each one of these risers gets air, you know, all of them have air in them initially, you know, and you gotta push the water through, you know, and it'll fall down all right, but trying to like get the air out, it's always hard for it. Getting ready to go to town. See what we got. That's actual full water pressure. Now that I got it on hot and cold, looking pretty good. It's like, you know, comes out 2 foot, you know. What do you call it? I'm just getting the hot water to this point, and then I'll let it reheat wherever the new stuff is. It's enough in that to do a full shower, you know, a quick shower, probably about 5-minute shower. That's, I think, 90 foot of copper. Each one of these runs is 5 feet, you know, so each one of these little elbows, you know, the collective is 10 feet. I think I got 9 of them. Nice having it, you know. In this climate, it's not essential because it's like, you know, 70 in the day, 60 at night, all of December. So, you know, you can do hose down showers every few weeks in the winter around here, you know, and if there's a cold spell where it's like 4 weeks, you can just, you know, heat water up on that, you know, if you want to do a sock shower, or just use baby wipes if you don't even want to bother with showering. So it's really not critical having hot water for showers around here in this climate, but it is nice still. That's it for this video. This is a quick rundown, you know. Won't be doing any real videos for a while. Assuming I get one of these 2 jobs, maintenance or handyman. Yeah, because I'll just be doing that. And projects at this point. So I got everything stashed away. I got a good amount of stuff to survive off of. So probably the next thing is, like, I'm running the generator right now because it's been cloudy and rainy the last week or so, you know. So I don't want to waste the battery power on like laptop and things, you know. DQ. So probably save up for an upgraded solar power system. Right now I got 400 watts coming in, and really like a proper house, like a modern kind of looking proper house, would probably be like 40 times that power, you know, solar power. So mine's like 1/40th of a proper house, you know. So I'll probably end up and that'll be like 8 or 10 grand, you know, or not that strong, but what I'm gonna go with is gonna be like 8 or 10 grand. You know, not fully functional modern house, but pretty close to it, you know. I don't need to microwave things and stuff. It's kind of like, why bother? But I would like to use the generator less, and I would like an inverter that'll take a charge from a generator. Right now I'm just directly powering off the generator. I'm not powering the batteries, charging the batteries, because my inverter is like a basic one, and it only takes charge from the solar panels. It doesn't take charge from a generator as well. So that would be kind of the next thing, you know, because this is the biggest hassle right now, is you know, running the generator as often as I do, you know. But that is an expensive thing, you know, so I really don't want to do that until I'm back out here for a while, in case if someone breaks, you know, steals everything. You know, they're not stealing anything too valuable as far as solar equipment right now, you know. But once I put up those nice panels, you know, and all that jazz, it'll be more of a more enticing for people to take. I don't really want to stock any more preps just yet, because I would like to probably do you know, finishing this interior before I reload the shelves with things, you know. So, you know, be doing got the pad out there, just the dirt dug out for the toilet slash, you know, shooting blind, hunting blind. I'm letting that dirt settle, you know, before I put the pad on there, because it's right now, over a course of a few years, that if I did the concrete now, the concrete would crack and settle. So I'm gonna give it, you know, once I come back out here, you know, for the next stint out here, I'll start with that pad, you know, give it this next year, 2 or 3, you know, depending on what society does, which I don't think it's gonna hold out. Here's the thing, you know, we're running out of time, society, you know, but it's kind of, you never do know, you know, kind of when it gets to be that point where you have to leave, you know. So it's really hard to say, but when I am back out here more semi-permanently, you know, doing another stint or something, or out here permanently, I'll start off with that pad, you know, give it some time to settle first, though. So that's kind of an update on things, though. About to get back to work, you know. Been nice out here. Been a great probably about 5 months, you know, spending most of my time out here. Got that tunnel dug, so in case if it downpours, I don't have to worry about it raining and flooding the bunker house anymore, you know. That's pretty much a worry of the past. I now have, you know, 3-4 inch drain tubes that drain out, you know, so it should be more than enough for any, even like a Waverly flood. So I had a Waverly floods not far from here, where it's this, I don't know, insane rain, you know, and then had Kentucky tornado just maybe like 60 miles from here, you know. Waverly's maybe like 20 miles, Kentucky's maybe like, the candle factory area is kind of like 60 miles. So you need a bunker, you know, and you want it kind of low to the ground. But it was at risk of flooding with those Waverly floods. No, it's not. So it's great having that, you know, no longer a concern, and having everything stashed. You know, it's probably like 10-15 grand, probably about 15 grand worth of stuff that I have preps that I have stashed. So it'd be rough losing all that, but I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's kind of like in a stable position. Yeah, that's it for this video.